The Simpsons Season 3 Trivia, Part 1. I have 6 questions here for you, Big Lan. Number 1, what is the real name of Michael Jackson in the episode Stark Raving Dad? Is it A, Jeremy Friedman, B, Wendell Borton, C, Leon Kompowski, or D, Jasper Beardley? You want me to go through those one more time?
I'm going to go with C.
Hey!
Yes!
You are correct,
That was
sir.
one that sounded the most familiar.
And every single one of those is actually somebody else from the show. Jasper Beardley. Do you know who that is?
No. The old man.
Yeah, speak out of turn. Yeah. That's a paddling. That guy.
That's a paddling.
Wendell Borton, that's the kid that gets sick on the bus. And Jeremy Friedman, that is actually the name of the squeaky voice team. I didn't realize he had an actual name, but doing research for these trivia videos, I found out that his name is Jeremy Friedman. But Leon Kompowski was Michael Jackson. He was the speaking voice for the character, although he was credited as John J. Smith. Because remember, like we've said before, in a lot of these early episodes, the celebrities would not put their name to the character. They would provide the voice, but then they would be under a pseudonym of some sort. The singing voice was Kip Lennon in the episode. Now, after Jackson's death and the allegations of sexual abuse, this episode has since been pulled from any future DVD or Blu-ray pressings, as well as it's not available on Disney+.
That sucks because it's a great episode.
It is a fantastic episode.
With a fantastic song at the end.
Not available as of now, but you are 1 for 1. Here's number 2. Which industry criticized the episode Mr. Lisa Goes to Washington? Was it A, the tobacco industry, B, the timber industry, C, the plastics industry, or D, the meat packing industry?
Oh, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the episode. I can't think of it. But I'm going to say D, the meatpacking industry.
No, it was not the meatpacking industry. It was actually B, the timber industry. Because remember, Lisa witnesses a member of the timber industry bribing a congressman to demolish the Springfield forest. Because she writes the letter about the government, and it's very pro-USA. And then she kind of has a come to Jesus moment where she's like, oh, is this really kind of what goes on here? So the timber industry flooded the producers of the show with phone calls and mail protesting, saying that it portrayed loggers unfairly. All right, you're 1 for 2. Here's number 3. What video game does Bart play instead of taking karate lessons in the episode When Flanders Failed? Was it A, Touch of Death, B, Mortal Kombat, C, Bone Storm, or D, Lee Carvalho's Putting Challenge?
It was A, Touch of Death.
It was Touch of Death. Bonus question. What was the name of the store that Flanders opens in this episode?
The Left Hand Emporium?
Oh, dude, just shorten it. Just shorten the Leftorium.
The Leftorium.
You were right there. You were right there. But you're 2 for 3. And then obviously that's the episode where Flanders quits working. I think it's in the pharmaceutical industry. And then he opens up the Leftorium. And I think Mr. Burns buys the left-handed car where it's got the gear shift, where it's basically just on the other side, which is how it would be in any other country pretty much. At least as far as I know. All right, you 2 for 3. Here's number 4. In the episode Bart the Murderer, who voiced Fat Tony? Was it A, James Gandolfini, B, Joe Mantegna, C, Joe Pesci, or D, Robert De Niro?
It was the greatest quarterback in 49ers history, Joe Mantegna.
It was Joe Mantegna. I feel like I need to put a picture of Joe Montana up right next to this as well. In that same episode, Neil Patrick Harris also played himself, portraying Bart in the made-for-TV movie based on Bart killing Principal Skinner, and that made-for-TV movie was called Blood on the Blackboard, the Bart Simpson story. God, I can't even say that. And I don't even know if I got it right. If I got it wrong, let me know down below. But you're 3 for 4. Here's number 5. Which NBA player made an appearance in Homer Defined? Was it A, Michael Jordan, B, Charles Barkley, C, Larry Bird, or D, Magic Johnson?
I'm going to say Magic Johnson.
Yay!
Yeah.
So remember, that's the one where Homer goes through kind of an eeny, meeny, miny, mo to save the power plant because there's a meltdown happening. Everybody thinks he's a hero. I think this is also the same episode where he ends up on Hollywood Squares. And he's like, which one do I say? The actual answer or the jokes? Like, he doesn't know which one to do. And then, obviously, Magic Johnson. And it was in the episode, he was the first pro athlete to guest star on the show.
Oh, wow.
All right. Number 6, you are 4 for 5. Who voiced Krusty's father, Rabbi Hyman Krustosky, in Like Father, Like Clown? Was it A, Dustin Hoffman, B, Billy Crystal, C, Jackie Mason, or D, Mel Brooks?
It was Jackie Mason.
It was Jackie Mason. And of course, he would return to voice the character, but that character was also voiced by Dan Castellaneta when Jackie Mason was not available. But you went 5 for 6, Big Land. Congratulations. This is Simpsons Season 3 Trivia Part 1. Obviously, a lot more on the way, so make sure you click and like down below. Again, if there's a quote from any one of these episodes that you want to put in the comments down below, please do, because I do read those things, and it reminds me of things from the episodes, and I enjoy that. And then also, if there's anything that we did get wrong, put that in the comments as well. But make sure you're clicking that like down there.